everybody, welcome to day 23 of the ETL2 challenge. So I am making an Asian stir fry for supper tonight. So I haven't done this in a while and I kind of really wanted to have a salad tonight, but I wanted to have a salad tonight, but I really don't feel like chopping up everything to put into a salad. And so I decided I'll just make a hot salad. That's kind of what a stir fry is. It's kind of a hot salad. So I'm going off of, Dr. Furman has a really good stir fry vegetable recipe, but it's really labor intensive in terms of all of the different vegetables to chop up and everything, and I'm going pure lazy on this and something that you can put together really fast, but I am making his sauce for the recipe. So let's talk about that. Let's just talk about the vegetables that I'm using first. So I have from Trader Joe's, I got a bag of this cruciferous crunch, which is, again, kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, green cabbage, and red cabbage. That's the salad, and I'm going to cook that into the stir fry. And then I also chopped up in there some carrots and some mung bean sprouts that I bought at the Asian grocery store and some enoki mushrooms. And I just used my food chopper, like the ulu type chopper, to chop it up and make it into some vegetables that are more appropriate size for cooking, but it's really salad size stuff, but it was very, very fast and easy because it just put it in the bowl and chop it. You're good to go. So that's in there. And then the sauce. The sauce is actually not a ton of ingredients, to be honest with you, so hopefully it ends up tasting pretty good. I have, come on down to my counter, take a look. So in here already, I have 1/4 cup of apricots that have been soaking in water. I didn't even put hot water on them, to be honest with you, and I don't really think that these need to soak because they're super, super soft. So anyways, 1/4 cup of apricots, put that in my garbage pile, and 1/2 cup of water. You want 4 cloves of chopped garlic. I'm just going to put some garlic in there, guys. You know me. Garlic and stir fry is wonderful. And then I also want 1/4 cup. It says unsalted natural peanut butter or cashew butter. I'm just going to use almond butter because that's what I bought for this challenge. Quarter cup is kind of a lot for, I would think, for this recipe, but it works. Messy, messy. Grab my handy towel. All right. And then calls for 2 tablespoons of chopped ginger, which you guys know I'm not all about that. I'm going to put 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger in there. Maybe it needs more flavor than that, and that's totally fine. So you guys do whatever it is that you would like to do in terms of ginger. It does say to put in 2 tablespoons of chopped ginger. And then calls for 1 tablespoon of Dr. Furman's Veggie Zest or other no salt season blend. I'm just going to use this one now that my Dr. Greger seasoning blend is gone. This is a no salt one that they have at Costco. So I guess I'll use a tablespoon. It sounds kind of like a lot. Oh well, you live and you learn, right? We'll see what happens. 1/4 cup of, says black fig vinegar or balsamic vinegar. I do happen to have a fig vinegar. And I need my 1/4 cup back. Alrighty. And it says 1 teaspoon of arrowroot powder. I'm going to use tapioca flour because that's what I have and it works just fine. So 1 teaspoon of that. And you're supposed to blend this in a blender and set it aside. So I'm going to do those things. That's it. That's all the ingredients. That's not too bad. Pretty straightforward, you know? So anyways, I'm going to go blend those things. I have my wok on the counter, so I'm just going to put the vegetables in the wok. This is not going to take very long at all because I did chop them up, and I don't want them to be soggy by any stretch. So I'm just going to put those in there and then toss the sauce on it. It does have in there to put some tofu, and I was going to get some chopped tofu out of the freezer and chop it up into little tiny pieces and stuff, and I've already given up on that thought. So I'm going to just take one of the blocks of tofu and just, it's just a small block of tofu, and then just squeeze it up in there, and then I'll put the sauce on top. So that's what I'm gonna do for some food, and I will be back with you guys in a few minutes to tell you what the sauce tastes like on the stir fry, because it won't take very long for me to cook this up. I'll be back. All right, guys, so I'm about ready to put the sauce on here, and this is like pudding consistency, like holy thick. And it's really, really strong. So that tablespoon of the no salt seasoning blend, be careful what no salt seasoning blend you put in here. And then also I forgot, if you're wanting to put in like spicy stuff, you're supposed to put it in here to blend it in here as well. I'm only gonna put about like half of this on here because I have no idea what, that would be a lot of sauce. Like, whew, a lot of sauce. So, come see. Yeah, this smells really, really good. I don't know what it's gonna taste like, but it sure smells good. So I don't want my veggies to be like super, super gross or anything, so I'm gonna stop them here. I want them to be somewhat crunchy still. I don't really want them to be soggy. So let me get this out of here, and I will talk to you guys about how this tastes in just a minute. We shall see. All right, guys. So here to taste the sauce. I don't love it, but I don't dislike it. It's really strong. However, if you're to have some stir fry, on the stir fry, it's very good. Like, really mild almost. Kind of weird. Anyway, this is a totally different take on just putting some soy sauce and some vinegar on your stir fry. So if you're wanting to try something that is super healthy in terms of there was no salt in anything that I put on here, there's no actual sugars, like other than the apricots, there's no sugars that I put on here. So really and truly a super, super healthy stir fry. This is definitely worth trying. I like it. So there's nobody else home, or else I would have my husband or my son try it and let you know what they thought about it. But it's good. Yeah, it's definitely edible. I wish I had another opinion for you besides my own, but it's, I don't know. I've never had anything like it before. So there you go. So if you want to try something that's not like your standard stir fry-ish type sauce, go ahead and give this one a shot. And I will get packed up here to go to work, and I will see you guys in the morning. All right, guys. So let's talk about food from last night. When I got to work, let's see, how long was I at work? It was probably around 11-ish, maybe 10-ish, something like that. When I ate my, I cooked a bag of cauliflower in the microwave and then warmed up the cheese sauce that I had left. It was so good. Oh my gosh, it was fantastic. So I really enjoyed that. And then at about like 3-ish, I think it was, I ate my stir fry, which was good. Not great. I don't know. Just not awesome. I think it was just missing probably the salt, which I'm really trying really hard to get used to, but I don't know. This time around it's been a little bit more difficult. I'm not sure why. But this particular recipe was not super awesome. But that's okay. And then I just got home and I had I have 2 bowls of the mango and blueberry, mango blueberry crunch left over. So I microwaved one of those and I ate that. It was very good. It's very funny. So some of the mango pieces are super soft and some of them are still pretty firm. The ones that are firm don't taste nearly as good as the ones that are soft. I would assume that means that they're just less ripe, if they didn't soften up as much. So anyway, you have like a bite that's like super, super awesome tasting, and then a bite that's like, this is not quite ripe yet. But anyway, it was very good overall. So anyways, I'm sitting for a minute. I'm going to go get changed into my black workout outfit, and I'm going to go jog. And then I'm going to take a bath because my body is very sore. And I think that will probably be a good thing. And then I'm going to go to bed. And my kids are going to go learn about butterflies today. It's the weirdest thing ever, but sounds good. Whatever floats your boat. My husband and my stepdad are going to take them someplace down in Dallas to learn about butterflies. I thought that maybe it had something to do with migration patterns or something. Like, are you gonna see a butterfly today? And my husband was like, I don't think so. So I don't know, whatever they're gonna go do. Trains last weekend, butterflies this weekend. Sounds great. All right, so anyway, that's it for me. I gotta go get changed so I can go work out, so I can have a bath, so I can go to bed. That sounds good. And I will see you again tonight for some more food.